All right, so we're going to talk today a little bit about tuning. Tuning is something that should not be a mystery. There's a lot of different ways in which you can tune a stringed instrument, a violin, a viola, or a cello. Now, basses are a little different because they have a completely different mechanism that they use for tuning, but I'll talk about that here at the end of this video. What I want to do today is focus on tuning with the fine tuners. Now, we also have pegs at the top, but that will be for a separate video. The fine tuners are there to make basic small adjustments to the pitch if the pitch is a little bit sharp or if it's a little bit flat. And the way that works is just like if you're tightening a screw. If you're turning it to the right, it's getting tighter, the pitch will go up. If you're turning it to the left, the pitch will go down because you're loosening the tension of the string. So remember, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. All right, so let's do some tuning. As I looked through the tuning survey that everybody filled out, overwhelmingly, most people preferred using an electronic device, and of those electronic devices, most people preferred using a tuning app on their phone. So I'll get to that here in a little bit, but I do believe it's becoming a lost art to learn how to tune by ear. It's very important because when you play a stringed instrument, a woodwind instrument, or a brass instrument, pitch is always kind of changing in subtle ways, and you're going to have to make those adjustments so that you sound in tune when you're playing your orchestra or your band music. So let's take a look at this. I'm going to start with a tone that you can get off of any tuner. This is a box tuner. This is a basic Korg CA30. When you turn it on, you can get, there's a C. So if I was tuning a viola, that would be good to tune the C string of the viola. And you can go all the way up chromatically to A. Now A is what we usually tune to, but you can really start anywhere. But I'm going to start with A. The thing about these is that you're limited in the amount of notes you get. You do get all 12 chromatic notes, but you have just one octave. I have another Korg tuner that I like to use. This is the TM50. It's a tuner and a metronome. And what's great about it is that it's much louder and has a wider range. And I have it hooked up to my Bluetooth speaker via the aux cord, and you get this kind of sound. So it's a lot louder. Be careful, you don't want the neighbors to think there's like some sort of air raid or something going on when you have that up too loud. But anyway, I like that because you can hear it a little bit better. And the range. So there's that C from before. There's an A, that's the open string on a cello. And right there's the open C string on a cello. So there's a lot you can do with these. I'm going to go back up to A. So I'm listening to that A pitch, and I want to match that. Let's check it out on the violin. I think we're a little flat. Let's listen again. So what I want to do is turn my fine tuner until I match the pitch here. So right about there. And I can always fine tune a little bit more. So that's how you can tune by ear by using a reference pitch.